And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and it is time to talk about the market in NBA 2K21 My Team. So we saw like a pretty ridiculous crash this weekend. A lot of it came down to the fact that we got a point guard, Andre Karolinko, and invincible Magic Johnson and Jordan and stuff like that, and even Lamar Odom to a certain extent. The out-of-position 3-packs were just overpowered. So let's talk about XP for a second. We got some pretty easy XP challenges today. If you don't want to play limited, the other two are still really easy. Limited time event XP groups end in 12 hours, which, I mean, really, they're not really worth the time. We're going to be getting so much XP this season that as many of them as you can grind, perfect. I mean, it's definitely going to help you out and stuff like that, but what I'm saying is I wouldn't, like, stress yourself out about getting them. Like, it's really no point. We've been getting just an astronomical amount of XP. Granted, it is expiring after 6 days, but like I said, some of these triple threat offline ones, those I would definitely target because they're going to be quicker and a lot easier than some of the other ones. Like Grizzlies 3-pointers, you just have to get 12. You can use Greg Anthony from this year. It'll work just fine. He's really good. Even that, like, Portland score whatever amount of points, just use the starter Damian Lillard, I guess, or use whoever. Doesn't really matter. Easy stuff. So let's go on and talk about the market. Now, we are probably getting some, I don't know, either Season Rewind or a Super Pack tomorrow. I'm not really sure what we're going to get. I mean, we're at least getting 2 to 3 Season Rewind packs this week, plus Idols on Thursday, or Wednesday, plus packs on Friday. So we're getting like probably 3 to 4 pack drops. Like I said, I'm guessing it's going to be Season Rewind either tomorrow or Tuesday, and then probably a VC-only Super Pack in the mix one of those 2 days as well. So we're probably going to see from the East, like the Bulls, the Pacers, and the Raptors. I've already talked about what players I think from each team we will be seeing. I talked about that in a video I did on Thursday night, so definitely go check that out if you're interested. On the Western, we're getting probably Golden State at some point, and then it'll probably go Sacramento, Pelicans, Golden State is how I would guess it would go. We're going to see 3 players from each team. Like I said, I've detailed those. I wouldn't be shocked to see like a high-tier Halliburton from the Kings at least. Now, I've talked about my best cards under 100K video. I talked about a bunch of cards that were under 100K, and for the most part, majority of them are back up in value. So if you scooped a card like, for instance, Wilt Chamberlain for what he was going for about 85K, now you can sell him for over 100. DeMar DeRozan is not going up, but I mean, a lot of that has to do with DeMar being just a shade. I don't even want to say he's outdated, really. Like, there's just so many good 2 guards, especially with the out of position set. So it is what it is. I mean, DeMar's still one of the best 2 guards in the game. I don't really care what anyone has to say about that. Now, looking at these cards right here, like Karl Anthony Towns was by it now over the weekend. He's back up above 100K now, so I've been waiting to sell Cat because I pulled him in just a single pack I was opening. So I'm probably going to sell him now that he's over 100K. I'll probably put him up today. And, you know, majority of people probably went hunting when a lot of these Dark Matters were on the low end, man. Which is cool because you can make like an absurd amount of MT doing that, which is pretty tight. Antoine Jameson is still really expensive. I am considering selling him and just picking up Siakam because Siakam is still by it now, and I feel like Siakam is just as good. Now, the out of position 3 set, I wanted to talk about it right now. Obi Toppin and Denny Avdija. I don't think I'm saying that. Avdija. I don't know. Who cares? Denny. These cards you can buy for under 10K, and I think both of them are actually worth picking up regardless what your team looks like. Just because they're excellent budget options. Like, Obi Toppin plays really well at the shooting guard and the point guard. I'm actually shocked he plays as well as he does. Manute Bol is a card I definitely wanted to talk about because he's just so expensive. Like, if you drew this card, I'm not going to tell you to sell him for sure because I think he does have a lot of value. I've been running the most toxic triple threat online lineup with Manute Bol, and James Wiseman over the past 24 hours, and it's really cruel. Sometimes I use Lamar Odom or Yee. Yee's my favorite card in this set, no question. One of the sleeper cards of this set is Cliff Robinson, though. I talked about it in my best cards under 50K video. Like, he is incredibly good, and he can play both positions really, really well. He's 6'10", so you can put him at the center. You can play him at the 2 guard. He plays both positions well. He's a pure 3-and-D card, but he's still so good, man. It's actually crazy how good this card is. Just because, like, you're looking at it and you're like, yeah, whatever, he's probably not that good. Just like Chandler Parsons, most people would look at Chandler Parsons and think like, yeah, he's probably not that good. But Chandler Parsons is actually pretty solid. But Cliff Robinson is no joke, like an actual beast in this game. He can compete with some of the best two guards in the game just due to pure size and athleticism. I mean, he has like 95 speed, he's 6'10", good wingspan, like excellent 3-and-D card. Like, you're not bringing the ball up and running the point with Cliff Robinson for the most part, but like, if that's not what you're looking for from your two guard, Cliff's a beast, man. Also, he's wearing a headband. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. If a player is wearing a headband, I'm going to use them. There's no question about it. Now, Yi unquestionably is my favorite card in the set, but I think the best card in the set, without a doubt, is Wes Unseld. Oops, I accidentally clicked Chandler Parsons, but Chandler Parsons is basically just Larry Bird. You know, whatever. Wes Unseld is the best card in the set. Under the Dark Matters, obviously. Like, this card is absurd level good. Like, he's so good. Danny Granger is another card. I know I've harked on the fact that they made him a power forward center and they changed his jump shot, but I gotta say, for the price he's going at right now, you can get him as low as like 50K. I've seen him go. Danny Granger is cheaper than Manute Bol, which is crazy. Danny Granger is probably easier to pull than Manute Bol. I opened so many of these packs and I still couldn't get Manute Bol. But Danny Granger, no question, is one of the best power forwards you can buy for that price. Bol has intangibles that make him a little bit better, obviously, but pure stats and badges, obviously, Danny Granger's better. He plays the power forward well. Lamar Odom and Karolinko are good, but they are expensive. I'm almost considering getting rid of Oscar Robertson because of how much I like Wes Unseld. Like, I like Wes Unseld so much, and obviously I have Lamar Odom, that I just don't even know if it's worth running Oscar Robertson anymore. MJ's MJ, you know he's expensive. Like, it is what it is. Magic Johnson is not as pricey as I anticipated him to be. I'm actually shocked how low his price has been. But I think that has a lot to do with guys like Andre Karolinko and Lamar Odom also being in that set. Like, Magic isn't the only giant point guard, and typically he's only super expensive when he is one of the only giant point guards. But once we start getting really fake point guards, like, it doesn't matter. But yeah, pretty much every card I've talked about over the weekend being really cheap is back up. Like, Klay Thompson is back over 100K now, which I did not see that one coming, I'll be completely honest. Draymond's still cheap. Draymond's still an elite point guard in this game. There's absolutely no reason to kind of discount this card. Like, he is that good. That's another guy I would consider running over Oscar Robertson. Pascal Siakam is still cheap. I might even pick him up and run him over Antoine Jameson, but I just like Exum base so much. I don't know if I'm doing that. Kobe Bryant was going for under 50K at one point this weekend, and now he's back up to around 70. So if you picked him up at 50K, I would still hold strong on that card. And the reason for that, you're just not making enough profit right now. But soon you will. Season Rewind guys are all up too. Like, Malik Beasley was a buyout over the weekend, and now he's, you know, over 100K. He's not the greatest card in the world. Shea is so expensive. Like, he's so crazy expensive. I would not pay 400K for that. Him or John Wall. Like, I wouldn't pay 300K for John Wall. Jeremy Grant's still over 100K. That's actually shocking. Wendell Carter Jr. is kind of fluctuating. He might be buying now, he might not. Just kind of depends. Jared Allen is somehow over 100K, which is shocking. I just feel like there's not that many people out there that want a Dark Matter Jared Allen. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, man. I have a bunch of Cleveland fans that come in the comment section, and they're like, yo, even I wouldn't pay for that. Hopefully they update the token market, because this token market we have right now kind of sucks. Like, I don't really want this. But this does actually give us a clue for what cards we're getting, Dark Matter-wise, for the person who wins the Game of Rings. So, like Lillard, you get an Enes Kanter. Hopefully Zion wins, so we get a Dark Matter Brandon Ingram. But right now, I believe it's between Donovan Mitchell, so it's a Rudy Gobert. Nobody wants that. Or it's going to be Enes Kanter because Damian Lillard is winning right now. I truly cannot think of a reward card I would want less than Enes Kanter. Like, truly. I would take Talen Horton-Tucker 100% of the time over him. Now, I recommend highly not to open any more of these packs. I mean, I said it during my pack opening video, but if you're still on the fence and you're looking at these packs, let me just show you what the odds really are. Yeah, I got Jordan Clarkson. Like, the only time these packs are really worth it is if you pull Manute Bol. Like, or, obviously any of the 4 dark matters that sell for a lot. But even if you're pulling Granger, it's not really worth it because you probably for every 4 packs you open, if you pull 1 Granger every 4 packs, that you're still losing MT, which is crazy to me. Or you're like my luck right now. I think I sapped up all my good luck this weekend because, I can't even get a shake out here. And when I do, it's probably just going to be an Obi Toppin, if I had to guess. Which, while he's a good card, he goes for legitimately 6K, 7K, 8K at the most. You're literally losing 7,000 MT if you pull Obi Toppin, which sucks. That's just so bad, dude. I can't wait till this week when we have different packs out because I'm tired of these. I don't want to open these anymore, but I have a problem. It's cool. What do we got? Give me something good. At least give me a shake so I can pretend like this was worth it. No, that'd be a hard negative, unfortunately. But as always, it has been your boy Cheap Ludes, giving you a little bit of market tips out here, telling you what to sell, what not to sell. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want a stream later. I might hop on for a quick stream. It is my birthday, so I can't guarantee anything, but I'll post something on the message boards, community post later on. Also, I'm bringing back Squad Tip series tomorrow, so check that out. Check out the links in my description, and I will see you guys tomorrow with more content. Peace.